E aí pessoal do YouTube, como é que vocês estão? Bom, hoje aqui trazendo um joguinho, lançamento aí de 2020, lançou agora 1º de dezembro, um joguinho Twin Mirror, que é, pelo que eu vi, é dos mesmos criadores de The Life is Strange. Bom, eu não vi muita coisa sobre o jogo, eu vi só que era lançamento e decidi trazer aqui pro canal. Então vamos estar testando ele hoje. Ele lançou para PC, Play 4 e Xbox. Play, não sei se para Play 5 acho que ainda não, né? Mas para esses três aí eu tenho certeza. Vou estar jogando aqui no PC. Então é isso aí, bora lá. Começar um novo game aqui. Só lembrando aqui, não tá dublado o áudio, só a legenda no caso. Tá legendado, né? Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short Jornalista encontrado morto. We'll discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting. Musiquinha. Alguém chamando ele pra ir no velório. Provavelmente é do jornalista, né, que morreu. Onde será que ele tá indo?
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Tem um tempo até o funeral, então ele vai ir para o funeral.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
É que tem como aumentar a legenda? Vou aumentar um pouco mais. Eu boto um fundo, vamos ver como é que vai ficar. É só para lembrar aqui, o gráfico tá no Ultra, a única coisa que eu não botei é o V5. Vamos ver se vai rodar até o final no Ultra, né? O PCzinho não é dos melhores, mas vamos bora lá. Tá bonito o jogo.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Tá bonitão, hein? Como é que clica, não dá?
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine. I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Como é que volta aqui? Fundada em 1865, esta pequena cidade mineradora cresceu rapidamente junto com a indústria do carvão. Na época áurea, Basswood era a cidade que mais produzia carvão em toda a Virgínia Ocidental. E a mina de Basswood era uma das mais consistentes em todos os Estados Unidos. Basswood também era um lugar maravilhoso para simplesmente observar a natureza ao redor do caminho das Apalaches, com centenas de quilômetros de trilhas para caminhadas. Um exemplo perfeito do mundo de vida típica da Virgínia Ocidental. Basswood serve tanto como tributo ao passado quanto como um vislumbre de um futuro brilhante. Vocês vão me desculpar aí se eu ler alguma coisa errada aqui. Como é que eu saio daqui? A F, né? O que mais tem pra fazer? Não dá pra ir mais pra lá. Perigo,
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
né? Quem que vai pular daqui? Não é uma placa que vai parar alguém de querer pular aqui por conta própria. Vou subir ali.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Tem uma luneta.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Ele tá na mente dele.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
São lembranças. Acidente ferroviário em Basswood.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
O nome dele é Sam.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Tô escutando, tô escutando.
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Vixe. Então ele era amigo mesmo do repórter que morreu.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
Vixe, mano.
I'm trying to be romantic.
Vitão, isso mesmo?
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Vixe, tomou fora. Mas a mina era namorada
We
do
weren't
outro.
happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Registro diário. Volte pro carro, você já perdeu muito tempo. O bichão
I
aqui não
missed the
corre,
funeral.
né?
Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Vou passar.
There seems to be something here. Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
Que isso, cara?
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Só porque tu e a tua mina não escreveram aqui?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Esse é o maluco que morreu? Começou o jogo. O Nick vai se importar. Estou quase lá. Vambora, né?
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Então vambora, pô. Estacionamento do bar. Filha do Nick.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
Cara, o moleque é grosso, mano.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
É isso aí, sinceridade.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It
Conte-nos.
doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead? Something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your
Complicado.
call.
Deixá-la de fora disso, prometer investigar. Cara. Complicado. Deixá-la de fora. Melhor.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Acho que é melhor assim, porque vai que ela queira se envolver muito. No outro remédio, o cara vai tomar quantos remédios? Tá
Might as well
escuro
talk to
aqui.
Walter. I'll have to sooner or later. Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Esse barulho de cachorro parece muito aqui em casa, mas é no jogo,
Yes,
mano.
the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me.
Antigo chefe do Nick ou
Samuel
dele?
is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Abraça ele, né? Por que não?
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Quero muito papo contigo não. Vou falar bem a real.
I'm not ready for this.
Tá assim, vambora.
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Tá se achando demais, Joe, do Paraguai.
Gentlemen. We get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight.
O cara se achando
You
ia
always
levar
seem to
pau,
angry
né?
up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Ok.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with
Nem
Nick,
perguntei nada.
his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Eu sumi sim. Kate.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Ok.
Kathy,
Sam,
You actually came. You got some nerve. Joan
Caraca.
texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
Tá me culpando por quê,
But I'll
tia?
try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Eu, hein?
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
É. Não entendi se...
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Qual será?
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Os caras são folgados aqui.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
E Ana?
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but